the Pirates of Penzance, just as it was getting started. But I feel it might be best if we started the show over with some of the context it deserves. Let's get back to our opening marks, everybody. Run crew, we need everything put back to preset positions. Thank you, everyone. I promise it'll be worthwhile. Gilbert and Sullivan were a Victorian-era dynamic duo. One of the most famous theatrical partnerships, the two men authored 14 shows between the years of 1871 and 1896. Our show tonight, Pirates of Penzance, it was first performed in 1879 and is probably one of their most well-known shows. Typical of Gilbert and Sullivan's unique style, the storyline is a bit intricate. And because it was written 144 years ago, there may be something throughout that may benefit from the cause for commentary or clarification. That is Sparkman. This setting is the town of Penzance. Once inhabited with real-life pirates, this respectable and prominent town in Cornwall, England, is now a bustling, quirky harborside haven, with vibrant arts and culture. Our show opens with the pirates offering toast to Frederick, who is celebrating his 21st birthday and the end of his apprenticeship in pirates. Apparently, one can be apprenticed to a pirate, just like one can be apprenticed to a plumber or a stonemason. They're new. Up until now, Frederick has felt honor-bound to be the best pirate he could be. But now that he's come of age and his period of apprenticeship is over, he feels honor-bound, surrounded with posse and white pirates in the face of the earth. And with that, let's begin, again, with tonight's show, The Pirates of Penzance.
Rises from indentures ring, strong as army, keen as sentence, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's the Dr. Frederick, and his presence out and his adventures.
1 in 20 now he's rising, and alone he's been delighted with the let of signalizing, wait the usual red line.
Here's the Dr. Frederick, and his presence out and his adventures. Aboard the pirate ship, fill the pirate glass. Make us more merry, let the pirate opera pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
Hurrah! My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Well, today I am out of my indentures. And today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? Because it was my duty under my indentures. And I am the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter. The mistake was ours, not yours. But I was honor-bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you, or reflect upon my well-loved grief.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the keeping tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once.
When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and deadly. His father thought he apprenticed him to stop the crazy sailor. I was a lass, his nursemaid maid, and so it fell to my lot to take in mind the promising boy apprenticed to
was a little lad, his father wanted him to be apprenticed to a pilot. A ship's pilot is regarded as a skilled professional who maneuvers ships through dangerous or congested waters. However, as stated earlier, Ruth was hard of hearing. So,
I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always sleeping, and I could not catch the wood or break through being hard of hearing. Mistaking my instructions went within my brain the direct. I took and found a promising boy apprenticed to a pirate. Sad mistake it was made into him to a pilot. I found him to a pirate, you, instead of to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Rise, sweet one. I have long pardoned you.
Those two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love all of you with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty, that, once out of my indentions, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you little temptation for you to stay with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm not sure why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It is only 11:36, and you're one of us till the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weak party than yourselves, and when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never attacking an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has gone about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan.
take note, this is an important plot point. The pirates of Penzance are technically, well, pirates. They're infamous and feared, but they're so endearingly dim-witted. The pirates themselves make a point of two things. One, never attack a weaker party than themselves. And two, never to harm an orphan. Word gets around. The pirates believe anyone who says that they're an orphan, no matter how much the other person is clearly lying about it. It is important that you remember this for later.
The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go.
And Ruth, your own Ruth, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, I feel some difficulty about you. It is true I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old. And yours the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it's a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. But as I've never had the opportunity of comparing it with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
True.
And what a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person. Find out that she is, on the whole, me.
Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, they're the remains of a fine person about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
then I will be not so selfish as to take her from her. In justice to her, and in consideration of you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. We are rough men who live a rough life. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I'm right in saying that there is not one here who would rob this inestimable treasure for the world holds dear.
Not one!
No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Frederick, it cannot be. I do not think much about our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king! Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag our flag than bring us safe to morning part of the pirate edge and the pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you. We're pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song that I sing and live and die a pirate king. I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king, for I am a pirate king.
You are a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is for us the pirate king, for us the pirate king.
Oh, take me with you. I cannot live if I'm left behind.
Well, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know. But I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I am. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife 17? You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Now, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, who are you?
I'll answer you truthfully, master. I was like cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Now tell me, compared with other women, are you beautiful?
Frederick is treading lightly, but he's trying to get at what we all already know.
I've been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately?
Oh, no, years and years ago.
And what do you think of yourself?
That is a delicate question to answer, but I think I'm a fine woman.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you. For I am sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if I say if, you are really a fine woman, your age will be no obstacle to our union. Well, we must be off. Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be the Coast Guard? No, it does not sound like the Coast Guard.
Confusion is the voice of young girls. If you should see them, then I'm lost.
Why, Hall, that's marvelous. A bevy of beautiful maidens. How
Lost.
How lovely, how surprisingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Ruth, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a dot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is blind, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
Faithless woman, you deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me. Hear me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master, do
faithless
not
woman,
leave me.
you
Do not
deceive
leave
me,
me.
I who trusted so. Faithless
Master,
woman,
master,
you
do not
deceive
leave
me,
me.
I who trusted so. What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. Wait, no. I must remain close concealed until I can appear in decent clothing.
As the bevy of beautiful maidens approaches, Frederick is unsure what to do. Remember, he's never flirted before. And he's worried that he's not dressed appropriately. So, he does what a lot of young men do when faced with an attractive group of females. He hides.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping recollected mountain, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver.
came through a quite difficult country. But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we're the first human beings to ever set foot on this enchanting spot. But what shall we do to Papa and the servants are over for luncheon?
Well, we are quite alone, and the sea is smooth as wax. Suppose we take up our shoes and stockings and paddle?
Yes, the very thing!
In Victorian times, women were expected to be very proper, poised, and mild-mannered, especially in the company of men. The opportunity for these young maidens to play by the seashore would be a greatly welcome break and uncontrollably exciting. However, being seen by a man as they frolicked and showed their ankles would be terribly risque and indecent.
Stop, ladies! I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, I feel it is my duty to tell you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, sir? Speak!
I am a pirate.
A pirate! Horror!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I pronounce my vow profession, and to that hand of pure and biggest maiden, O blushing port of heavenly beauty, I saw a part, implore your kind assistance.
Oh, beautiful this sound, how rare his beauty, how visible his care, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden dear, whose homely face and bad complexion have caused the hope to disagree of ever winning man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I'll swear by heaven's arch above you, if you cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you, however plain you be. If you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose
our senses. Men who stick at no offences will anon be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is prey. You has unweighted while the coast is clear.
No, we must lose our senses. If they sing at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the triple trade is nice. The friends wearing ladies, let us take some. Too late, too late. First rate opportunity to get very good fertility. My brother got us to up on pocket, don't mess with me. So quickly think why sometime. Tell me much to come by. My doctor of divinity, who's I in this vicinity. My doctor of divinity, who's I in this vicinity. My doctor of divinity.
Hold, monsters!
The pirates intend to marry these young maidens despite their protests. These girls do not want to be married to a dirty, dim-witted pirate.
Hi.
Correction, most of these girls do not want to be married to a dirty, dim-witted pirate. There's always one, isn't there?
Ere your pirate anniversary proceed, against our wills, to let us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is major general.
Beware where danger may befall. Your father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am a major general. I am the very most lovable, most major general. Information that you double line and bullet mineral. Will the history within a board fighting door. Verify the words of the rules get the board. I'm very well acquainted to manage mathematical. I instead wish for simply what I did not buy. I bet you cannot be with the love. Got it! Wait, many people facts about the square by and positives. I am very good at instrument. The virtual calculus with the same names of beans and imagination. From a married vegetable, I am a little mineral. I am the very most elaborate major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and gravelit, when I could tell that size a Mauser rifle from a javelin, such affairs and sorties and surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in my regard, when I know the motive standing still in office, none. In short, when I have smothering of elemental strategy. You're saying pretty general, I never sanity! There's not right something in the red sheet. I've been on since we never said. From the many vegetable animals, mineral, I am the big boss and I'm a boss of the general. Now that I've introduced myself, I have some idea of what's going on.
Oh, Polly.
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me!
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
But you mustn't do that. is a picturesque name. I am not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I have gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They're all pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance!
The Pirates of Penzance! I've heard of them often.
This gentleman, who is a pirate once, is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait! I object to pirates as sons-in-laws.
Well, we object to major generals as fathers-in-laws. But we waive that point. We do not press it, we look over it.
Aha, an idea. Do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of the sole remaining crops of my old age and leave me to go the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it's like to be an orphan?
Your guard, man.
Oh, man of drunkenness, my friends, forego your cruel and flow. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall indeed be alone.
Poor fellow.
If you get free, leave my soul in many joy. See at your feet they kneel, your heart you cannot forget. Against the sense and love alone in all that goes.
Poor fellow. You may go, for you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you! For he is an orphan boy.
He is a rock for the orphan boy.
And sometimes it's a useful thing to be an orphan.
It is a rock for the orphan boy, a rock for the orphan boy.
Oh, happy day, with joyous glee, we will away and marry be.
Oh, happy day, with joyous glee, we will away and merry be.
Should we fall auspiciously, my sisters all will rise with thee.
Should he fall auspiciously, your sisters all will rise with thee. Oh, happy day, with joyous glee, we will away and merry be. Should he fall auspiciously,
to the Major General's estate, a ruined chapel by the moonlight. Sitting among the headstones and tombs of his ancestors, we can infer that the Major General is in fact not an orphan. His line also indicates that he's not terribly ethical, as Major Generals are meant to be.
Oh, Frederick, cannot you say something that will relieve my father's sorrow?
I will try. For once sit here, night after night, in this drafty old room.
Why do I sit to escape the fight? But earlier I described myself as an orphan, but heaven help me, I am no orphan.
Be comforted. I do not act as did these reckless men, but have assuredly called the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for solace and what times your expedition march against the pirates.
At 11, before midnight, I shall have hoped to atone in some slight measure for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then today, you will return.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are, sir. They're only waiting on orders.
Then, Frederick, let your lines out and escort be summoned. Receive a general's blessing, ere they depart on their dreaded adventure.
Now that Frederick wants to marry Mabel, of course, but first he vows to keep his promise to wipe pirates from the face of the earth. To do so, he'll need a plucky posse of strong and spunky servicemen. Unfortunately, in this show, the only folks available to assist are basically incompetent and cowardly at their job, and they're simply known as policemen.
Yes, sir. They come.
When the foe endures a steel, we in comfortable feel, and we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing ta-run-ta-ra. For when grunting with the mutes, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Go, ye heroes, go to glory. Go, ye dying, come back glory. We shall live in song and story. Go to immortality. Go to death
Such expressions don't appear. Calculated men to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident, these intentions are all meant.
Then why was it made? Yes, but you don't go. Yes, but you don't go. Yes, but you don't go. Yes, but you don't go!
And now for the pirates' lair. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, which I myself have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls?
your late commander.
And I, your little Ruth.
It's been a while since we've seen them, but Ruth, Freddy's former nursery maid, and the pirate king have returned with a small twist in our already complicated plotline. Before we get into that, however, you may recall that Ruth expressed her love and devotion to Frederick, but was being rebuffed and rejected. After being, well, dumped, Ruth did what a lot of women do to get past the love that they've lost. They give themselves a bit of a makeover. And now, Ruth is, well,
Oh, mad intruders! How dare ye face me?
Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. But mercy should allow studied sentiment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
When you left their pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirit faith according to our custom mold. To tips and quibbles went, but all in vain. The proofs we heard, we lay on some dumb bonds or rocks until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. The quips and quibbles heard and talked until we this paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha, this paradox.
We noticed forgiveness books were pranks and contradictions where, and with the laughter on our lips, we issued that to hear. We said if we could tell him how, Frederick would the joke enjoy. So we put life in them to tell it to our point.
A paradox.
That paradox, that most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flux, but known to be this paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha, this paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, some person in authority,
Who?
I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty.
However, every 4 years, February will have 29 days. There's some some singular coincidence, you are a victim of this clumsy arrangement, having born on a leap year on the 29th of February.
And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, you're only as yet 5 1/4.
Did me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures to agree. The ways of paradox and calling Frenchy gaining marks, no counting in the usual way is 21. I've been alive, yet bragging by my natal day, yet bragging by my natal day. I am a little boy of 5 years, a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox, here is paradox, a most ingenious paradox. How curious, how absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4. No one would think it to look at me.
You are glad now. I'll be bound that you have spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself if you'd figured out that you killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reach my 21st year.
No! Until you've reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you're only as yet 5 and a little bit over.
The Pirate King intends to hold Frederick to the exact words of his tentative contract, which releases him on his 21st birthday, not when he's 21 years old. Since Frederick was born on Leap Day, this makes things a bit complicated. Also, side note, because Frederick spends his entire life trying to do what is right and what is expected of him, even if it's absurd, Gilbert and Sullivan aptly subtitled the show A Slave Duty.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we merely remind you of the facts and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of dignity.
Don't put it on that footing, as I was merciful to you just now. Be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist upon the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist you on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing you out to your sense of duty.
Your duty!
Well then, you have appealed to my sense of duty. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I have ever been mixed up with it. But duty before all, at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken, my boy. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I can't do it. But as one of your band,
Speak out, my boy. I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness that we never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley,
Yes?
the father of my dear Fable,
Yes.
he escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did! He did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore. But as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that, to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge would be swift and terrible. We shall grab our band and attack on Tremorden Castle this very night.
But stay!
Not a word, he is doomed.
All is prepared. Your gallant crew waits you. My Frederick in tears? Cannot be that the Lionheart quails at the coming conflict.
No, dear Mabel. A terrible disclosure has just been made. I just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that my 21st birthday will not be reached by me until 1940.
Oh, horrible!
And so, farewell.
No, Frederick. Stay. They have no legal claim to you.
But when stern duty calls, I must obey. In 1940, I will be of age and return to claim. I declare it.
But it seems so long.
Then swear that, till then, you will be true to me.
Fiasco. Frederick won't be officially 21 years of age until 15 more leap years pass. Mabel must decide. Will she wait 63 years for a man she barely knows?
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the standards dead and gone, I swear it. No, I am brave. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis now, affairs are coming too.
Who would call the end in mind? We are timidly blind, and envy is the blind to the danger that's behind. Yes, when the danger's near, we manage to appear as sensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant approach. Young Frederick was to have led you death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you. For he has allied himself once more with the pirates.
He's acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing of it. He has acted nobly.
He's acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto!
And now that Frederick has joined the pirates once again, Mabel insists that the policemen fulfill their sense of duty. It's a whole theme. And confront the pirates. But these policemen, as you may recall, are incompetent and cowardly.
This is perplexing. But no matter. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of the very liberty that we hold so dearly. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now.
Welcome back the pirates we were
Fire tossing on the sea.
a tribe and a burglary with weapons discriminatory.
Hush, hush. I hear the pirates on the manor poaching.
We are not coming for play to bold the story. General Stanley's told. Receive a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force. In stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
The pirates move to attack Major General Stanley's estate during our next song, titled With Cat-Like Tread. The dynamic notation for the song is fortissimo. For those unfamiliar with musical notation, fortissimo means sing it at the top of your lungs, as loudly as you can. Which is maybe not the greatest way to sing when trying to...
Hey, you up there! Do you have a problem with how we're pirating?
Me? No, I was merely explaining to our audience that singing at the top of your lungs may not be the greatest way to seek position for an attack.
I feel like you're over-explaining everything to this audience.
Well, the show was written 144 years ago. There may be something throughout that may benefit from pause for commentary or clarification.
You already said that! Are you just repeating yourself now? Are you gonna call me stupid again?
I never called you stupid. I called you endearingly dim-witted.
That's enough! I shall end you.
Wait! I'm an orphan.
No. Really? You're not lying? Stupid orphan.
Please go back to your place. The next song is about to start. The one where you're speaking to Major General Stanley's estate. And you can sing this one as loudly as you'd like.
Well, no one in his cause will
for your that name.
Of your allegiance, strong flame. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. Victorious.
You do.
We charge you yield. Victorious.
The police sergeant appeals to the pirates that they should yield or stop their attack, because it's what Queen Victoria would want. And it's common knowledge that every British person loves their queen.
We yield at once with harmony, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are wonders of what finding love. They
Ruth now clarifies that these men aren't actually vicious pirates. They are all noblemen, a privileged class of people that hang around manors and castles, who have merely lost their way. I feel like Ruth could have saved us a lot of time had she spoken up earlier.
Hey!
Oh, now you can hear just fine.
No Englishmen unmove the statesman's gaze, because with all our faults we love our house of his. I pray you pardon me, expired king. Beers will be pigs, and you will have it split. Resume your race, and legislate your treaties, and take my daughters. All of you are beauty.
I wish we were provided with unusual facility that change rapid crime for dignified respectability.
Combined, I needed say, with the unparalleled felicity of what we have been longing for, unbounded domesticity.
Tomorrow morning early we shall quickly be personified.
Hanhani come, conjugally matrimonified.
And this shall be accomplished by a doctor of divinity, who happily resides in the immediate vicinity. For my military contract, clean and righteous, I only learned once the beginning of the century, but still engaging all my daughters, 8 or 9 of general, I've shown myself a model of a mountain major general.
Poor wandering ones, though ye have surely strayed, take heart and grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering ones.
I didn't direct that part. That was the last minute. That was the last minute ad. Let's hear one more time from the cast and crew, please. There it is. And also, you see a lot of me, and I apologize for that, but I could not do this without Sarah LaValle, who does our choreography and costumes, and Jen Brinkley, who does our music and sound. I will say secretly, we watched this a couple times, and as I said at the beginning of the show, I performed this a while ago. A little part of me was hoping that Patrick would get sick tonight and I could reprise my role.
I'm sorry.
You did a great job. Nah, it's good. Okay, come on. All right, so before I hand the microphone over to some of the kids, I want to recognize some of our 8th graders that were with us in the show tonight. Unfortunately, this is their last show here at Gower Middle, but I know from experience that a lot of folks who start here on the middle school stage go on to their high school stages and do great things. In fact, we have some folks in the audience back there, don't we? So for the folks that are here with us that are celebrating our final show, we have these little Oscar knockoffs, which I got from Amazon. So we are going to start with one of our crew members, Kylie Schulte. Come on out, Kylie! Kylie, nice job. Kylie has spent some time in front of the curtain and spent some time behind the curtain. I'm not sure which you like better, but I bet you'll tell your close friends and family. Yes, okay. So thank you, Kylie, so much. Kylie took a leading role backstage, making sure that everything was in its place. Do you like how I put them on the spot? Oh, okay, I guess I am talking about the children. This next student has actually been, I think, behind the curtain the whole time, except not. We recently moved our sound and lights out of the audience and have put Rohan in charge of sound for the past couple of years. So, Rohan Joshi! Nice job. Rohan kind of does it all. He's pretty good at math, he's pretty good at academics, and he also is pretty good at making sure the kids can all be heard. So thank you very much for your hard work. Stage manager is a tricky role. Because I tell the kids that if you're the stage manager, it's like another voice of one of the directors. So what you need for that is someone incredibly commanding and bossy. From a fairly large family helps. And Colin Carlisle did a great job. He's also dressed nicer than I am tonight, which is great. Someone who has been on our stage now, we're moving towards some of the cast. I believe she's been on all 4 shows. Natalie, am I correct in that? I forgot about COVID. Sorry about that, everybody. But Natalie is here. She had some beautiful solos today, and the girls, for some reason, like to cover her with a sheet right as her solo starts about to start. But Natalie, thank you for all of your hard work. You did such a great job. The mustaches are nobody's favorite, but I think Jake Waterman could rock a mustache like nobody's favorite. Jake has the greatest attitude. He is willing to do whatever. His blonde hair does not match the mustache, so that's a directorial oversight. But Jake, you did such a great job leading this band of plucky policemen. Yeah, plucky's a good thing. Well, thank you, Jake, for all you did. You were an amazing addition to the cast. And our last 8th grader that we'd like to celebrate had the lead in last year's show, Aladdin, was not afraid to climb up on a 6-foot scaffold or ride a magic carpet that was not really stable, and controlled by 5th graders. And this year he said, hey, can I get a rope to swing on? So that's cool. We all adore Eli for just how much he is willing to do and how much he puts himself into every role he does. Eli! You are also just nicer than I am tonight. So with that, we want to give a round of applause to our 8th graders and another big round of applause for the cast. And then I assume, you know him? Yeah, you do. And then I assume someone has been put in charge of taking this microphone from me.
I was told I should take the microphone, so you want me to start?
Shout out to our beautiful directors because they made the show possible.
Like she said, thank you to our wonderful directors. It has been a great honor being in the show these last few years, and I hope high school would be not as good, but thank you. Applaud just our amazing directors for just making these last few years of my life just the most memorable experiences I've ever had.
I want to show you guys something that I want to congratulate the cast and crew with.
Somebody have candy.
I want to thank the directors for giving me a chance at a main role, and for helping us with all like the dances, voice tracks, the craziness at lunch. Miss Brinkley, thank you. Yeah.
So that's why if you don't tell them exactly what to do, you get breakdancing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hold on a second. So, it's a tradition here that some of our parents and crew put together just kind of a memory board of photos or program, things like that. It will be located in the, I'll leave it out here for a bit so folks can take a look at it, but after that it'll be located in one of our trophy cases out front by the hallway there. But we just want to say, guys, girls, thank you so much for all of the work you did, for trusting me that this was indeed a good show when you weren't sure at first. It's okay. I'll explain the plot to you later. And if anyone else needs a tutorial, I'll stick around after the show. But other than that, thank you very much for coming. Drive safely home.